Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We're doing some Stratomatic game 72. We've already got 71 games in the books. Realize we're just 10 games from halfway point. 10 games from the halfway point. This is June 18th. Is that what it was? I think it was June 18th. Anyways, let's get it to the table and see what we got going on here. So it is the lineups today. Alex Gordon is your left fielder. Melky Cabrera in center field. Eric Hosmer at first base. Jeff Francoeur is the right fielder. Mike Moustakas, third base. Matt Trenner is the catcher. Chris Getz, second baseman. Isaides Escobar, your shortstop. And pitching today, Vin Mazzaro. Who will use hitting card number 1. For the Cardinals today, it is going to be, let's see here. It's going to be Ryan Theriot at short. Colby Rasmus at center field. Albert Pujols at first base. Matt Holliday's out there in left field. Lance Berkman in right field. Yadier Molina is the catcher. Daniel Descalso's at third base. We got the pitcher spot, which is going to be Jake Westbrook, the right-hander. And then Skip Schumacher at second base, but for some reason I forgot to get his card. So I will get his card now. And he will be batting 9th. Alright. There is your lineups. Let's get the game on the way. We got a right-handed pitcher. Alex Gordon steps into the batter box, and we are away with game 72 of the season. Here we go. Alex Gordon. That is a 5'12 left-hander, 5'12 second base X. I should mention I've got my defensive sheet ready to go. I don't have every team done, but I do have St. Louis done because obviously it's going to be important to get them done. So at second base, I can look at my sheet and see Skip Schumacher. Skip Schumacher is a 4E14. I don't even need to look it up. I can just look at my sheet. E414. All right. I will need my sheet though. All right. All right, this E4, 4 and a 15. 4 and a 15 is going to be a G2. And a 5 is going to be a rear play, a G2 rear play. Oh, great. Which I think is not going to be anything. But we will look just to make sure. Batter lines a shot that deflects off the pitcher to the fielder and makes the play at first for the out. Runners advance one base. All right. As I thought, it's going to be a good play. So it's going to be a ground ball right to second base, over to first, 1 away. Alex Gordon is out. Melky Cabrera, batting 324. That's a 6'10. He's going to be a lefty, 6'10. Fly ball right field. That is a fly ball. Fly out right field for the second out. And Eric Hosmer. Eric Waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Eric is batting 348 in the replay. Good Lord. 3-3. He is going against the righter. 3-3 is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Westbrook will field his position, make the play. Pitcher to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning by Jake Westbrook. Nicely done, Jake. Jake from State Farm. All right, so now we got the right-hander Vin Mazzaro against Ryan Terrio. Averages so far. Terrio is batting 271. Rasmus 225. Pujols 299. Holiday 296. Berkman 301. Molina 305. Descalso 264. Westbrook 106. Schumacher 283. Here we go. Ryan Terrio starting things off. He's a 2-9 right-hander. 2-9. And is going to be hit right to Escobar at short. He will make the easy play and the easy throw to first. One away. Colby Rasmus. Colby waits on the pitch. Here it comes. As a 1-6. And that is a 1-11 double. And that is a 14, unfortunately. That's going to be a fly ball to left. A fly out to left field. Two-way for Albert Pujols. And just like the Cardinals in the top of the inning, the Royals are trying to get a 1-2-3 inning. As a 4-4. 4-4 right-hander, 4-4 shortstop X. That is Escobar. He is a 1E16. 1E16. It's going to get 4. And it's going to be a good play. So it's just going to be an easy ground out. Shortstop to first, and that's going to do it. So, 1-2-3, go to the Cardinals. We go to the second inning. No score here, beautiful downtown St. Louis. This is a 3-game series. I was thinking it was only 2 games, but it is 3 games. Jeff Francoeur steps in the batter's box. Got a righty-righty matchup. 4-10 right-hander, 4-10. And his third base X, that's Descalso again. That's where our little defensive sheet. Descalso is a 2E13. 2E13. 2 and a 9 is going to be fine. And at third base, a E13 is a 5, 11, 16, or 18. 4, 5, 6, 7 is going to be fine. That's going to be a good play by Descalso. Good defense there. It's a ground out. 5-3 if you're keeping score at home. And that brings up Michael Moustakas. 263. 5 home runs. 6'10 lefty, 6'10 fly ball right field. That's Berkman. He got under that one. He's way up there in the night sky, and we're waiting for that one to still come down. Who's it going to call it? It is going to be Berkman with the catch. That brings up Mike Trenner. Mike Trenner batting 214, 3 home runs. 3-9. Hit by the pitch. Oh boy, he's hit. Hit him. So Trenner is going to make it to first. It's only a 40% to steal if he gets the jump, so not much of a chance to get the jump with Yadier Molina back in the lineup today. Yadi is like a -3 or something. So Chris Getz. 3, 5, 9 lefty. 5-9 lefty. 1-5 normal home run. Chris Getz has got weak power, so it is not a home run. It would be a double anyways. A double. Trenner at, let's see, we're just going to take the double, not try to score the runner. Runner first is a 9. It'd be a 50-50 shot to be thrown out at the plate. It's +2 for 2 outs. Wait a minute. Where did it go? 5-9. 5-9. I'm assuming that's center field. You know what? They're going to send the runner home. He's a 9, 10, 11. He's going to be a 1-12. Because Rasmus. It's going to Rasmus. And he is out. No. 1-12 is safe. So he's going to be safe at home. Alright, so it's going to be a double. Scores on the play. So Chris Getz with the double. And now with 2 away, the run scores. Mercedes Escobar. First base is open. And then you have the pitcher spot due up. Although Escobar is only batting .219. We're going to go after Escobar. 3-8. Was it a mistake? No. Look at that. 3 column is loaded, but 3-8 is not. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Wow, we got lucky as hell there. We got super lucky. Go to third. It doesn't matter. 3-8. What do we get? Ground ball back to the pitcher. Wow. I can't believe all those numbers there. 6 is a home run. 7 is a single. 9 is a double. Oh my gosh, that was a bad column too. Jeez. Whew. We'll take it. So 1 run for the Royals comes in and scores. And now the Cardinals are behind once again. Matt Holliday against Vin Mazzaro. 2 Niner strikeout. Brings up Lance Berkman. 301 average. 31 home runs. Lance Berkman. Holy crap. How can he have 31 home runs? That is crazy. For 7. Lefty 4-7. Walked him. We'll take it. We'll take a walk. So Berkman is aboard. Trainer is a 0. The pitcher is actually, Mazzaro is a +2. So if he gets a jump on a 4 or 5, he needs a 4 or 5 to get the jump. He gets a 7, no wild or no pickoff. So he doesn't get the jump, unfortunate. That brings up Yadier Molina, Berkman at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. We could use a big hit by Molina. He's a 4-6 right-hander. 4-6 is a ground ball to third base. Oh, that's going to be a 5-4-3 around the horn, double killing, whatever you want to call it, killing. Very bad. I know that. 5-4-3. And it's boom, boom, boom. Not what you want if you're a Cardinals fan. We go to the third. 1-0 in favor of the Royals. We got Mazzaro, the pitcher, up. He uses pitching card number 1. 1-9, strike 3 called on the outside corner. That's what we want to see. And now, back to the top of the order. Alex Gordon, 0 for 1 is Alex. 0 for 1. We're in the top of the third. 1 out. As a 1-6, he strikes out. That is a fastball that Westbrook blew right by him. 92 mile an hour on the gun. That brings up Milky Cabrera. Milky's 0 for 1. Milky. Let's see if the Milkman can deliver once again with 2 outs. 4-8. 6-7-8, yes. Versus a lefty. 4-8. Lefty strikes him out. Westbrook strikes out the side. Nice. Not hit by pitch. I meant strikeout. There you go. So that was a good one. I'd like to see that. We go to the bottom of the third. Daniel Descalso coming up. Descalso batting .264. He's got 1 home run on the season. 4-3 lefty. 4-3. 5-ball right field. X. Right fielder is Frank Coeur. Frank Coeur is a 2. 2 and a 10. It's going to be a good play. 85. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is going to be just fine. Good play. Good catch out there. Fly out to right field. By Descalso. That brings up the pitcher spot in the ace spot here. Jake Westbrook. He uses card number 6. He's not a bad hitter. Not a bad hitter at all. 4-3. He is a right-hander. 4-3. Shortstop X. Shortstop X. He is a 1E16 again. 1 and a 9. He's going to get to it. 16. E16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's going to be fine. 16. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He makes a good play. Ground out. Shortstop to first baseman. And that brings up Skip Schumacher. 2-way here in the bottom of the third. 3-10, and that's going to be ground ball back to the pitcher. And the Cardinals, through the order once, have got a whopping 0 hits so far. Nice. Eric Hosmer. Eric Hosmer is up. 293 average. 19 home runs for Eric Hosmer. 2-9. 2-9 is a fly ball. It's going out to right field. Berkman waits on it. And he will make the catch out there in right field. Hosmer. Oops. That one goes up there, actually. Jeff Francoeur. 0 for 1 is Francoeur. 285. 20 home runs. 210. And that's a ground ball right at the second baseman, Schumacher. He will get it and throw it to first. Plenty of time. 4-3 put out. Brings up Mike Moustakas. Moustakas, 263, only 5 home runs. The lefty, 5-6 lefty, 5-6. 1-7 double. That's a 15. That's going to be a base hit single. Off of Westbrook's card. Moustakas is an E-stealer. That brings up Matt Trenner. Matt Trenner. 1-3 right-hander. It's ground ball back to the pitcher. Slow roller to Westbrook. Slow. He barely can get to it. It's going to be a ground out. And it's going to be pitcher. Well, pitchers are making some plays out there today. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, and it's Ryan Terrio. Cardinals 9 up, 9 down so far. Terrio's 0 for 1. 2-4, and that's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Mazzaro, once again, got to make the play. That brings up Colby Rasmus. Let's see if we can get one out of the infield, boys. Colby Rasmus, 225, 14 home runs. No way. He's got 14 home runs. Really? 3-3. Ground ball, second base, and that's Getz. And that brings up Albert Pujols. Pujols is 0 for 1. 2 outs in the bottom of the board. 212. He's been hit by the pitch. They plunked him. Didn't mean to. Puts his hand up. Let Pujols know that was not intentional, buddy. Please do not be mad. Matt Holliday. 296. 22 home runs. Matty, he gets a get hold of one. That would be really nice. That is a 6'5" right-hander, 6'5", fly ball center field. Cabrera will take some steps back towards the warning track. He will make the catch. Retire the side. Cardinals 12 up, 12 down so far. Call your friends, call your buddies. We're through 4. We got a no-hitter alert. No-hitter alert. Top of 5, Jake Westbrook. Jake Westbrook's given him 1 run and 2 hits, and he's playing second fiddle right now to Vin Mazzaro. Chris Getz, 5'7", lefty. Walked him. Oh, what are you doing walking him? Walk. Especially with the pitcher spot. Oh no, it's Escobar first. Escobar first, then the pitcher. Escobar. 5'10", right-hander, 5'10". That's a ground ball, third base. And that's Descalso. He's going to throw it to Schumacher. Schumacher to Pujols. Not in time. It's going to be a fielder's choice. And it's going to be a 5-4. So Escobar takes over at first. And that brings up the pitcher. Corners are coming in. Vin Mazzaro is a C-bunter. We're going to drop him to a D-bunter since the corners are going to be playing in. And let's see what we get. That is a 4. He's a D, and a 4 is going to be a good sack. So Mazzaro does his job. And it's just going to be a sacrifice bunt. And it's going to go pitcher to first. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So Escobar moves to second. And that brings up Alex Gordon. Gordon is 0 for 2 so far. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch by Jake Westbrook. 3-10. And that is a fly ball to right field. Fly out to Berkman, and that will do it. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home here in beautiful St. Louis. 1-0. A real nail biter here. Lance Berkman. Only man to reach base for the Cardinals. He walked and was immediately doubled up on Yadier Molina's 5-4-3 twin killing. Lance Berkman. 3-7. That is a triple to 1. And that is going to be a single for Lance Berkman. single. So Berkman, if he can get the jump, is actually at a 4 or 5. And he rolls a 7. So he does not get the jump. Yadi and Molina. Yadi will try this again. Let's see if he can do something better than a double play. That is a 4-9 right-hander. 4-9. And that is hit well into left field. And it's going to fall in. Gordon can't get to it. Berkman, 11. With the double, they're going to hold him up at third on the double by Molina. So runners at first, I'm sorry, second and third for Daniel Descalso. Nobody out. Daniel Descalso. Daniel. 2-7 for Daniel, and that's a base hit, 2 stars. So he's going to drive in 2 runs, and the Cardinals take a lead on the single. And you're going to score, and so are you. 2 runs in by the Cardinals, and they take the lead. Daniel Descalso delivers. That brings up Jace Westbrook. He's a bunting A. We're going to drop him to a B because the corners are coming in. So he's a B bunter. Jake looks like he's going to drop down the bunt. That is a 5 on the B, and that is going to be a good sack. So he does his job. Sacrifice hits, or sacrifice bunts. There we go. And again, I don't really care who it goes to. You can try to figure that out yourself. I don't care. Skip Schumacher, 0 for 1. And there's 1 out. Descalso's at second. Skippy trying to keep things going for the Cardinals. 5-12. He is a lefty 5-12. Ground ball first base X. That's Hosmer. Hosmer is a 1E. No, I'm sorry. He's a 2E10. 2 at first base. 2 and an 8. 2 and an 8 is a G2. And he rolled a 9 to an 11. He's an E10. And an 11 is an error. First base and E10 is a 5, 11, 15, 3, or 18. And that is an E1. It's going to be an E1 on Hosmer. Error on Hosmer. That's a good one. We will take that all day long. And let's see how I put this in here. One base error. There we go. One base error on the first baseman, Hosmer. So Descalso moves up to third. Schumacher gets on board on first. That brings up Ryan Terrio. Terrio's 0 for 2. 0 for 2. So Mazzaro has already got 2 strikes on him here. And because this is his point of weakness inning of the 5th inning. So Terrio knocked Mazzaro out with a hit. That's a 1-4, and it's a fly ball to right. Runner to third could try to tag up and come home. It's a B question mark. So right fielder is Francoeur, who's a -5. Are you kidding me? No, with Descalso, they're not going to risk that. That's crazy. We will fly out. Oh, that is crazy. -5 arm. That's pretty gosh darn good. Right fielder. So Terrio, don't hit it to right field. Let's hit it somewhere else. Gordon's a -3, and Cabrera in center field's a -1. So they're -3, -1, -5 across the board. That's pretty crazy. So Colby Rasmus now with 2 outs. There's a 4-10 lefty, 4-10, and that's hit right to the second baseman. That's Getz. He's going to make the play. Ground out. Go to second. Stay on his base. Fielder 4-3. Unfortunately, but the Cardinals pick up 2 runs on 3 hits and an error on the Royals, and they lead this now 2-1 going into the 6th inning. Jake Westbrook, his point of weakness is this inning now. Melky Cabrera, the Milkman, 2-10. Single by the Milkman. Of course he got a single. And let's see. If he got the jump, or if he got the, if he got the jump, he'd still only be a 50-50 with the audio and being held. Eric Hosmer's 0-for-2. 4-4 lefty, and that's a catcher X. 1-1 by Yanni. And where's my catcher? Catcher X. One and a 12. Is a pop out. He's an E1. 6, 7, 8. He's just going to pop out to Molina. I think a PO is a pop out. Let me just double check. Yeah, PO is pop out. Okay, that's what I wanted to just double check. It is a pop out to the catcher. Popped it up. Yanni throws his mask off, waits, and makes the catch. Pop out to catcher. All right, so Hosmer's out of there. That brings up Jeff Francoeur, Mr. -5 arm. Look at that. He's a -5 arm. That is crazy. All right, Cabrera's at first. Francoeur is 0-for-2. That is a 3-6. As a 1-3 double, that is a 15. That is a single, 2 stars. Oh my gosh. Single, and you're going to go to third. So runners at the corners with 1 away. That brings up Mike Moustakas. 1-for-2 is Moustakas. Defense back in normal. We're going for the double play here. Mike Moustakas. 110, and that is a 1-8 double. That is a double, 2 stars. And jeez, the Cardinals can't get out of their own way, and the runners are going to be held at third. So Francoeur stops at third. Moustakas with the double. Why don't we get an out, boys? Defense is going to play in. Infield's in. Infield is in. 6-8. Ground ball, second base A. Gonna look that one up. Where's my rule booklet? Where is my rule booklet? Where is the rules? I had them out the other day. Oh, they're there. Way back over there. Defense in. Infield in. We have runners at second and third. And it's a 1. Batter out, runners hold. Okay. Here we go. Ground outs. Bistakis. Stay. And it's a 4-3. All right. So with 2 away now, that brings up Chris Getz. Getz is 1 for 1 with the double. 2-2 game. Cardinals trying to get through the top of the 6th, which has not gone very to plan here. Chris Getz, the lefty. 2-6. Are you kidding me? That's a 1-2 triple. Anything else is a single 2 stars. And 2 more runs come in. Score. And 2 more runs come in on the... Jesus Christ. Tell you what. Getting out, man. Getting out. 3 runs for the Royals. And it's 4-2 ball game. Escobar's up. Getz is at first. Six, righty. Strike him out. Where was this like an hour ago? Strikeouts. Could have used that before all that happened. And then the pitcher, nope, that's going to be it. So, we go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-2 is your score. And Mazzaro is... That is a tough decision. I mean, he's pitched well. But he's only made it... He hasn't made it through... He hasn't even made it through 6 yet. He's only made it through 5. They'll leave him in there. That's fine. Mazzaro against Pujols. Albert is 0 for 1. As a 2-9, and that's a ground ball hit to Escobar. At short, ground out. 6-3. Matt Holliday, 0 for 2 is Matt. Oop. Got a die that flew out. Let's try that again, boys. 1-5. That's a double, and that's going to do it. Okay, then we'll take a double, and Mazzaro is out. Okay. Mazzaro, Alright. Let's see here. They got a switch hitter, a righty, a lefty coming up. So I think they're going to, and the pitcher spot, but they're probably going to get a pinch hitter. They're going to bring in the lefty, Tim Collins. So the lefty, let's see. Tim Collins. All right. So Collins in. Collins is in. We're in the bottom of the 6th. It's Lance Berkman, switch hitter. So it's going to be lefty, righty. Berkman's 1 for 1. Scored a run. Holliday's at second. 4-6. Right. 4-6 strikes him out. That brings up Yadier Molina with first base open. They're going to intentionally walk Yadi. Intentionally walk Yadier Molina. Intentional walk. And that brings up Daniel Descalso. Descalso, now they have the lefty-lefty matchup. And you have your weak hitter up with 2 outs here in the bottom of this 6th. Daniel needs to deliver. He's 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI, so he can do it again. 5-4 lefty. 5-4 is catcher X. That is Trenner. He's a 3-3. 3 and a 2. I don't think he's going to get to it. I don't think a catcher is going to get to that one. And that is going to be a WG. WG. Pitcher uncorks a wild pitch. All runners advance to base. Nice. Everyone's moving up. That's what I like to see. Now let's see if he makes an error as well. Trenner is an E3, which is a 5-3, 16, 18. Oh my gosh. 12, 15. Oh my gosh. So close. But no error. But that is a wild pitch. And the runners move up on the wild pitch. Wild pitch. So Holiday moves up, and Molina moves up, and Descalso gets another crack at it. Now Descalso, oh, you got the pitcher due up next. They got just first base is open now. They're gonna go after just. They know they're gonna get a pinch hitter. So you're better off going after Descalso than bringing in a pinch hitter that's probably better than Descalso. So they go after Descalso. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, bottom of the 6th. 3-10. It's ground ball down to first. Oh, you suck. Ground out. Stay. And they did the right thing. So, Westbrook is done. Jake. And we're also gonna get a pinch hitter coming in for Kansas City. It's gonna be really? Wow. All right. I think it's gonna be. It's going to be Billy Butler. Billy Butler is going to come in. Billy Butler. There you go. So Billy Butler comes in, and that means he is a right-hander. So the Cardinals are going to change out, and they are going to bring in their own right-handed pitcher. who's it going to be? It's going to be... It's going to be Mitchell Boggs coming in. Mitchell Boggs. We'll bring in Boggs for Westbrook. All right. So Collins is out. Billy Butler is in. Mitchell Boggs is pitching. A lot of action going on here for the top of the 7th inning. As a 4-8 right-hander, 4-8 is a strikeout. So he is done. That was the pitcher spot. So now we're back to the top of the order. Alex Gordon's 0 for 3. He is a lefty. Alex Gordon against the right-hander, Mitchell Boggs. 1-6 is a strikeout. Called third strike, and it was a beautiful pitch there. Mitchell Boggs back-to-back strikeouts. That brings up the Milkman. Milky Cabrera, 1 for 3 is the Milkman. 2-9, and that is a ground ball. Jeez, we got lucky again. That 2-column was awesome. Fortunately for us, that 9 is the one that's not a hit. It's a ground ball. And it goes to the shortstop. That was very lucky once again. Sometimes you have to be luckier than good. So we have 7th inning stretch time here. We have a trivia question as they sing "Take Me Out to the Bowl Game." Who was responsible for the insertion of the midget into the St. Louis Browns lineup in 1951? Who was responsible for the midget into the St. Louis Browns lineup in 1951? Bill Vennick. All right, so we need a new pitcher. And probably a new hitter. So... pitching for the Royals will be who will it be? That's a good question. Pitching relief. Starter, relief, Crow. It's going to be the right-hander, Aaron Crow. Aaron Crow in. Okay. And we're going to need a pinch hitter for the Cardinals. And it's going to be John Jay, the lefty. John Jay, the lefty, the only lefty today on the bench. All right. Here we go. Crow versus Jay. It's a Blue Jay versus a Crow. All right. Lefty-righty matchup here in the bottom of the 7th. 4-2's your score. As a 4-11 lefty, 4-11. That's a single by John Jay. Single by John Jay. And if he gets the jump, he is a 65% chance to steal. He got a 5. 3 to 6 is a jump. He's going to go. He's going to go. 65, which is 11, 12, 13 or less. He's in there. Stolen base, John Jay. Steal second base. See here. Stolen base. There you go. So John Jay moves up to second base. John Jay moves up to second base. And that brings up Skip Schumacher. Schumacher's 0 for 2 against Crow. Loose dice. Hang on a minute. Everyone relax. 3-6 against the right-hander. It's a base hit, single, 2-star, and John Jay comes home. Good thing he stole. So single, 2-star, and now it's a 4-3 ball game. And that brings up the bibbity bop, the top of the order. Ryan Theriot, Schumacher. He's no threat to steal. Terrio's 0 for 3. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. 6'10 right-hander, 6'10 center field X. That is Cabrera. He is a 3E3. Center field 3E3. A 3 and a 3. I don't know if he's going to get to that one. Range 3 and a 3 is a double. It's going to be a double. Double runners advance 2 bases. And now let's see if he has an E3. Let's see if he's got an error on him too. 4, 5, 6. I don't think that's going to be an error, but we'll check just to make sure. He's an E3 and a 6 is nothing, but that is going to be a double. A double by Theriot. And runners advance 2 bases, it said. That brings up Colby Rasmus. Nobody out. The Cardinals threading and Aaron Crow. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be putting it together here. They have a lefty and then 2 more righties coming up. Let's bring in a new pincer, I guess. Let's see who's Kansas City can bring in. Greg Holland. Let's bring in Greg Holland. He's a reliever. Let's bring this guy in. Greg Holland. The Crow out, Holland in. We're giving both teams an equal and fair chance to win this. Greg Holland, the right-hander. Colby Rasmus, the lefty. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Oh, and before I look at that, what are they going to do? They're going to play. They're going to play in. They're going to play in. They're going to play in. That's a 2-9. And against the right-hander, it's a strikeout by Rasmus. Of course, he struck out. That brings up Albert Pujols. Now you got Pujols and Holiday and Berkman. So, I mean, you don't want to face any one of them, but you got first base open. Do you intentionally walk Pujols and set up the double play? I think you do. So once again, they're going to go in their bag of tricks. Go in the intentional walk. Pujols goes to first. And now the bases are loaded for Matt Holliday, who's 1 for 3 with a double. Matt Holliday. Hometown crowd on their feet. Here we go. Bottom of 7. 1 run in already. That is a 5-6 right-hander. 5-6 strikes him out. That was a nasty slider. He was way out in front of that one. And that is just what the doctor ordered. And now you got Lance Berkman, who's 1 for 2. 2 outs, defense back and normal. Lance Berkman is up. Defense back and normal. 211, and he's 210 is a single, 211 is a ground ball to second. Unbelievable. It is going to be a ground out. Out. Go to second. Go to third. Stay on your base. Doesn't really matter, does it? 4 to 3. 4 to 3. Yeah, I can't do that. All right. All right. So they got through the heart of the lineup. And now we need a new pitcher. Coming in for the 8th, 4-3's your score. Cardinals could not deliver there. And it is going to be Ryan Frank. No, it's not going to be Ryan Franklin. It's going to be Trevor Miller, the lefty. The lefty's going to come out. Trevor Miller. Trevor Miller in for John Jay. All right. Lefty-lefty matchup. Hosmer's 0 for 3. Only batting. Hosmer's batting .293. 5-5 lefty. They walked him. Oh my God, you're killing me. Walk. Hosmer is 5 or 6. He only rolled a 4. No jump for Hosmer. That brings up Jeff Francoeur. 1 for 3 is Francoeur. Against the lefty, 2-12. That is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Miller turns around, gets to Terrio. Terrio throws it to first. It's a great double play. It is a 1-6-3 double play. Nice. That brings up Mike Moustakas, who's 2 for 3 with a double. Mike Moustakas. 5'11 lefty. 5'11 is his first base X. That is Pujols. He is a 1. He's going to get to it. An E13. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's a 16. On an E13. And that's a 5, 11, 13, or 17. That is a 16. Pujols does not bobble it. He does not screw it up. He will take it to the bag himself. Ground out. First base. And be done. So good play there. So you go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-3. Cardinals threatening to come back on this one. Yadier Molina against Greg Holland. Yanni waits on the pitch. Here it comes by Holland. It's a fastball. 1-9. And that's a single on a 1. That's not a 1. He's going to line it right to Moustakas. Line out to third base. That brings up Daniel Descalso's 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Had a big hit earlier. Let's see if he can do it again. Daniel Descalso. 5'11 lefty. Strike him out. Strike him out. And that brings up the Trevor Miller, but you know he's going to be pinch hit for. It's going to be... Who is it going to be? Wow. It is going to be Pete Kozma, but for some reason I don't have his card. So Kozma is going to come in. And if we roll on Pete's card, we're going to have to look at it on the computer. So no, 2 outs, bottom of 8. Pete Kozma up at the plate. That is a 5-9. Holland is a, or Kozma is a right-hander. 5-9. He strikes him out. We didn't even need to look at his card. Isn't that great? So, we go to the 9th. And we'll bring in Jason Mott. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my God. Like literally the very bottom one. Okay, great. So Mott is in. Mike, it's going to be Matt Tenner. Tenner coming up. 4-3 is your score. We're in the top of the 9th. Tight one here today in St. Louis. 5-7 right-hander, and that is a 1-9 double. That's a 16. That's going to be a fly ball in center field. Wow. That was almost a big fat oopsie. Center field. Chris Gantz. Gantz is 2 for 2 with a double. 2 for 2 is Chris. 4-4 lefty. 4-4 is a fly ball to right. This time he's not on. Fly out to right. And that brings up Escobar, who's 0 for 3. 1-6. Right-hander 1-6, a fly ball to right. So Berkman makes 2 catches out there. Fly out to right. We go to the 9th. We go to the 9th. And I don't know, but it looks like they're going to have to bring in the closer. Not sure who their closer was. Soria? He's got 28 saves. So it looks like it's going to be Joakim Soria coming in for Kansas City. Oops. It was a visitor. Joakim Soria coming in for Holland. In the 9th, here we go. And it's Skip Schumacher. We got like one more guy on the bench, which is we have Tony Cruz and A. Brown on the bench. So Skip Schumacher. 1 for 3 is Skip. Come on, Skip. One big hit, man. We need a big one right now. 2-8. And it's a ground ball back to the pitcher. 2-9 was a walk. All right, well, it's a ground out. Pitcher to first. But that brings up the top of the order. Ryan Terrios, 1 for 4 with a double. Soria trying to close the door here against the Cardinals. Terrio batting 271. As the 4-7 right-hander, 4-7, 1-8 double. That's a 19. That's going to be a single, 2 stars. So Terrio's starting to heat up. He's got himself a single. Soria is actually a -5 to steal on as well, which is going to make stealing a pain in the butt. That brings up Colby Rasmus. Rasmus is 0 for 4. We got 1 out. Terrio cannot steal. I mean, he could try, but his chance is a 1-8. 1-8. Colby Rasmus. Is it worth risking a 1-8? No. Colby Rasmus. 0 for 4 is Rasmus. Come on, Colby, do something. That's the 1-8. Gets the right-hander, and that is a pop out to short, and the Cardinals are down to their last out. Pop out to shortstop. But that brings up the bibbity bopper man himself, Albert Pujols, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. If I roll that 1-8 again, it's a home run in Albert Pujols' card. That 1-8 that I just rolled, if we could roll that again, that'd be awesome. Soria gets a sign from Trenner. Here comes the pitch to Pujols. 6-12. That's a pincher X. 6-12. Soria is a 3-0. He doesn't make an error. But does he make the play is the question. Let's see. For the pitcher, he is a 3. A single on a 1, 2, or 3. Anything else he gets to it. And we know he doesn't make an error. So 1, 2, or 3, it's a base hit. Anything else, this game is over. It is over. Soria gets to it no problem. And he's going to throw into first. Ground out. You're out. You're going to go to second. And it's going to be pitcher to first. And Kansas City comes to St. Louis and takes the first 2 games on this 3-game series. I am not a happy camper with the Cardinals right now. I am not a happy camper with the Cardinals. They are not playing up to expectations. They're not playing championship ball, as they like to say, right? Championship ball. There you go. There's your box score. What a box score it was. And this. Kansas City. This and this. Well, that was another tense, close game here between the Cardinals and the Royals. But the Royals prevail once again. The Cardinals with runners at second and third in the 7th inning and can only score 1 run. Kind of a bummer. Well, there you go. That is your box score, and we will end the game. And we will look at the league stats real quick. So the Cardinals now fall to 1 game back of Milwaukee. Still in a wild card position. Still in a wild card position, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, wild card. St. Louis. Yeah, we got a 4-game lead in the wild card. But yeah, we aren't even winning the division anymore as we keep losing. That's not great. All right, there you go. And so look at game 72 in the books. 9 more games and we'll be halfway through the season. 2011 Cardinals. They better start getting play better or they're not going to make it to the World Series. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And we'll see everyone next time. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all down the line.